morning, my name is Loic. I live at Seychelles. I school at Seychelles School. What is your name?
Good morning, my name is Tyrie. I came from the district of Seychelles, and I've been working in the tourism industry for like 17 years. And I work in the inner and outer island. And now I'm currently working at the Constance Ephelie for the past 10 years as a pastry chef.
What do you do every day?
At work, actually, in my department, as a pastry chef, I was in charge of like 24 staffs, including the bakery and the pastry. So my job on a daily basis in the morning, I need to check like if there's any special arrivals of the guests, if they have any special requests. And then I oversee all the staff about the daily operations, what needs to be done. And then I check if there's any activities, like for the kids' activities. And so my day continues until like in the evening.
Why did you decide to become a pastry chef?
That's a very interesting question. Actually, when I started my career, I started as a waitress. And it was in the 2001 when it was the first five-star hotel in the Seychelles, which is Lemuria. It's on a private island. And while I was working as a waitress, there's one of the chefs from France. His name was Tyrie. So he just approached me and asked me if I didn't want to come to learn something in the pastry. So I told the chef I didn't have any experience. I didn't know anything about the pastries. So then he said, okay, will you come and then I will teach you. So I start so they organized a transfer for me from the F&B manager and the executive chef. So while having this transfer, so I start normally as a simple cook. And then after that, I start to grow up. I start to get interested in the field of work. So I start to ask questions every day. And if there was any competition, I was willing. And my first thing, I didn't want to lose. So every time I go, I try to be number one until the number started from number 3. So I would say to myself whether I would be in the 3 top. So I start growing and interesting, ask questions. Then I start to growing up, developing myself, meeting new people from around the world, participating in the competitions, whether internationally or nationally. So this is where I am now. What about you, since now you are in school? So what do you like the most?
Social studies, because I know about history of Seychelles a lot.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the history, what you know about the Seychelles.
The first settlers that came to Seychelles was in 1770. My favorite dessert is chocolate. Give me some few steps to make a chocolate cake.
The chocolate is one of my signature dishes. This is what I like the most about the pastries. And so I will give you a small little bit of details, like we say. So for you to make a chocolate cake, you have to have your eggs, and then you have your sugar, and then you have to have the butter, flour, and the cacao powder. So we have mentioned how many ingredients now?
5.
5, very good. So the first one is?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Butter.
Butter, good. Sugar.
Sugar.
Flour.
Flour.
And the cacao powder.
Cacao powder.
So very good. So you need to have at least those 5 ingredients. So yeah, you can mix the biscuits. And then for the chocolate mousse, very easy. You need to have some cream, and then you need to have some dark chocolate. So what you do with the dark chocolate, you need to melt your dark chocolate, and then you need to whip the cream. After, when the chocolate is melted, so you need to fold in the cream inside. Is correct?
Yes.
Are you able to make it at home?
Yes.
Good, all right.
What is one thing that I need to know to work in the tourism industry?
Okay, first of the things that you need to know, you need to have to love what you do, okay? You have to love what you do, and then you need to take advice, and you need to listen to whatever things, whether it is good, whether it is bad, you need to take it positive so that you can go on the next step for you to grow.
Thank you for coming here today to ask me questions and for meeting you.
You too, I would say it was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope maybe one day I'll see you in the tourism industry.
Okay.